Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be carrying on with Xenonauts 2. We are in the second phase of the final mission, going in with our group of 13. Just to review, we have Colonel Misty, Colonel Norm Trooper 43, Colonel Delta, Colonel Count Cow, Colonel Sphinx Guy, Colonel Evangurius, Colonel Edward Heath, Colonel Crackshot, Colonel Iron Fist, Colonel Pervert, Colonel Sir Missalot, Colonel Lieutenant Dan, Colonel JB87. We lost 3 people in the first phase due to mine own incompetence, but I mean, it's going to happen. These guys, the aliens, there's a lot of them. They pack a lot of firepower, and we have some protection. We don't have a huge amount. But the good news is that coming into the second phase, all our shields, all our equipment, all our armor has all been refreshed. All our ammo as well. I mean, if I'd known in the first phase that was the case, I probably would have been a bit more liberal with like the stun smoke grenades and stuff, but I was kind of preserving them for the second phase, thinking, you know, this is where the real challenge is going to be. And it might be, but like, yeah, I wasn't quite expecting to get a complete refresh on that. I mean, it's good, obviously, I'm not complaining really, but even so. Had I known, right? Had I known. It might be different. Anywho, we got lots of shields, we got lots of heavies, and then we got some others as well. No, they're good. So let's put count there. The health hasn't been refreshed, so you know they're still a little low on HP, some of them, but their armor has been, so that's good news at least. 13 doesn't quite divide into 4, so we can have a bit of a Billy No Mates at the back. There we go. Right. Next turn we go in. There's no time limit on this one. It doesn't look like they're getting reinforcements or anything of that nature. That was a part of the reason for like hurrying through the last phase as well, like these reinforcements that were coming in every 3 turns. 3 per teleporter, so you know a lot of enemies coming in, which kind of disregarded the setting I put on to slow down all the time stuff. He's not looking, so I'm going to just have a look around these corners and see what else we might have. I'd like for someone like Delta just to come and stick lots of rounds into this guy. But we're in the final phase now, so maybe we should play it a bit safer than I was before. Although that said, maybe it doesn't refresh the grenades, because these guys, some of them have run out of grenades. Maybe I take it back. Maybe everything hasn't been refreshed. So otherwise, all the shield guys would have 2 grenades. But you know, we have enough to be able to, at least initially, try and take things a little bit carefully. So we're going to go up here and we're going to shoot at this guy. Oh. Okay, we got a Reaver. Is it a Reaver or a Reaper? I can't remember, but one of those guys. So he's going to run in. That's what they do. So what we might do, I might sort of set up a bit of a shield wall on both these side passages. I think we're going to... I don't think I'm going to split the party this time. I think we're going to play it a little bit cautiously. Kind of go. There's one big group, but kind of, you know, checking our corners basically. I don't think the heavies tend to reaction fire. They're just a bit too slow on the reflexes. Rest of use. I just want to make sure that if this horrible thing comes around the corner, pump a load of rounds into it. Okay, well, that's not bad. We're taking one down, and we got this guy. He's probably going to run in, and these guys have got lots of time units left. They're all looking in the right direction. Let's hope for the best. Always run away. wonder if he saw us. Conceivably might not have done. Okay, well I did say I wouldn't split the group. I mean, it's a big base going off in multiple directions, isn't it? I don't really want to split the party, so let's choose a direction and we'll poke our heads around the corner and see what's there. I think we just continue to take things slow. Let's go a little shield line here. A couple of units behind each one. This corner. We know there's probably an enemy there somewhere. So the run, it looked like he was there, wasn't it? And it looked like he ran that way, so let's assume that's probably what he's done. Again, just make a bit of a protective line across. Some who are capable of shooting, should that thing pop its head out. These guys... Oh, there is that middle room. No sense in overcommitting forward right now. Okay. Oh, that was a good hit. Big ass Wraith suppressed. He's come back. Took a shot to the face. Okay, the reaction fire kind of working like you hope it does. Nice. Okay. He's bleeding. Good. Well, things considered, that not too bad. But this one, I wonder if we can make it turn around so this guy could fire on it again. Possibly. Well, let's go with crack shot. You've got 100% or a 61. I think we take the 100 then. 1 health. So I wonder if I go clompy clomp him with a power suit, if that eye might turn around. It does. Oh, let's punch you. Now, that might give us kind of the back angle we need to get a nice proper hit on this guy. It does. Can I do that again? Probably not with the sniper, but we've got a rifle as well. Okay. Shot. Sweet. Okay, well, again, let's just go slowly, slowly. Come to us. That worked quite well. Let's not push. The stakes are too high. Misty actually... if anything comes out there, she can see it. That's good. Right, got a couple of other power suits. Well, let's go through with 2 of them into there, I guess. And I might sort of bring one round to go through this way. These guys. Push up a little bit with crack shot, maybe. I'm assuming that these are just, yeah, they're not rooms. Okay. So how are we doing? I think we've gone with everyone now. Looks like. I can't remember if I said it at the beginning as well, but I'm going to keep an eye on kind of the time of this video, because I've no idea of the size or duration of this mission. If it looks like it's taking a long time, I might break it up over a couple of episodes potentially, but we'll see. I actually don't need to. I've got into the habit of spinning around using up AP to look in rooms, but with this sort of 360-degree visibility we have now, that's actually not necessary. As soon as they go around a corner, they can see. Obviously, you kind of want to face the right way. Right, we got another Reaper, stroke Reaver, whatever the heck they're called. So I think we just immediately drop. Let's double up on the shields. Bring our gunners up. Gunner's gonna gun. Yeah, so if it approaches these guys, you would hope that we would get a good number of shots off. I've got a sniper. I might. We might get stuff coming down here, so I think what I'll actually do with crack shot is just kind of stick them there. We've got a... Ooh, hello. These probably don't have reaction shots on it, but this guy will. So I might just stick a bunch of bullets in him now. Looks like we shot Delta a bit, but not too bad. Just to put the suppression on him, but I could just try and kill him. Can't close this door. We could move away from the opening though, perhaps. Or not. But we got guys coming. Looks a bit far, doesn't it? Actually. Trooper. You might just have to... well, I say that, but I think maybe suppress him. You know, I don't really expect to even touch him, but we might just get enough bullets on him just to get a suppression. Yeah, we do. Okay. Well, that's not so bad. He's going to be limited in what he can do at least next turn. We got this crew here, so let's take a look around this corner first. Okay, we've got another one of those, so let's immediately drop and roll. I would like to at least peer in this side, this room though. Yeah. Drop. Where would I like the sniper? Probably there. Sphinx guy, you get there. Okay, I might just bring you into this room and take a knee there. There, okay, well I think that will do it. Yeah, he got a shot off, he did actually hit Norm. Nice. Working as intended. Guys. Oh, pretty good. Any others? Okay. Right, well, let's have a look at Norm first of all. So his health is pretty low now, it must be said. But he's still rocking and a rolling. Alright, well I think clearly we know there's it's probably even on the other side of this door. Huh. Where are you? Actually got a bit of a way away. 34, so I think we'll just bring you back into the room. Cover. trying to think about what we do. I think what we do is we sort of cover both angles with a shield. Can I get anything on that wraith? Brilliant. Okay. Might not move them right yet, because that could be our emergency option. He was suppressed and he shot, but let's not go in with Norm. Try and get 50s, 60s, not great on a melee, is it? Go in with that though. Okay, it works. I miss a lot. We've got that room there, and we've got this one here. Just want to open up the door. We're kind of leaving it out back, if anything. Doesn't look like it. Works for me. So after initially saying I wouldn't split the party, it does feel like I'm doing exactly that, but they're not a million miles away from each other, are they? So continue to push this group up here. Oh, got one. One of you. Don't have a sniper on this side. A little loath to leave us exposed to that. With 2 shotguns. Might be better to push up. I'm going to leave him there, but with the other shield, Iron Fist. I might sort of push up through this room. I'm not going to leave a shotgun at all. Instead, I could push one all the way up there. Edward's in good health. Okay, so we've got crack shot, hasn't it? I think we bring them up, but they're not going to be in a position to do much on this turn. We got rid of that one, that's fine, so we can do something with this next. Works. We're covering a couple of angles. There might be something in this room, you see. I'm not sure yet. Okay. It's a high bloody eternal. Don't do it. Okay, well he shot the right one. That it wasn't Norm. We took that on the shield. We got a sniper shot. Okay. Okay, taking some on the armor there. Alien control, fantastic. Well, he's come all the way out. I mean, it's bold. I'll give him that. Okay, so this is the situation we find ourselves in then. What do? I mean, we need to put a good number of bullets on that worry about him in a bit. It's, who's the one who got taken over? I want this guy to kind of flip round and then we can probably get rid of him. So... I wonder if I was to lob a grenade at this guy. Let's worry about that in a sec. I think that would hopefully stun him. I mean, they might be immune to the stun anyway, to be fair, but... Oh, he's turned him round, he heard it. Okay, well that's good. That's very good. Let's take him from the back. There he goes. I might try 3 on him, it might help suppress. Yeah, it did, and also it got a fair bit of damage on him and suppressed him. It's good, that's good. Okay, that's very good. I might actually use his grenade then to suppress this guy. Or I could just try and shoot him. Suppress. It's a little bit vulnerable, but it's... Who's more likely to shoot? I'm hoping we can knock this guy out. Well, kill him. So 56 gives me there. I mean, that's pretty good. Come on, Delta. He's down! Wow, we did it!
Operation Endgame was successful.
Bloody hell.
The loss of the High Eternal ends the alien resistance, and your soldiers quickly secure the quantum beacon. All hostilities cease. You accept the extraterrestrial surrender personally, taking control of the planets and peoples of the Eternal Empire in the name of all mankind. The Xenonauts are hailed as heroes, your names written into the history books as the saviors of humanity. Your appointment as the first president of the new interdimensional federation is a formality. Reluctantly, you accept. The years that follow see extraterrestrials take their place alongside mankind as equal citizens of the Federation. Human lives become longer, healthier, and vastly more comfortable. People marvel at the new technologies around them and the alien creatures living among them. Your own time eventually draws to a close. You have no way of knowing whether this period of interdimensional peace outlives you, but you find contentment in the knowledge you have done all you can. Well done, Commander.
Okay. Victory! Humanity finally stands victorious against the mighty Eternal Empire. Though many lives were lost along the way, I think 8 in the end, giving it that 3 that went down in the first phase of that final mission. The Xenonauts here have saved our entire species from endless servitude. We'll look at the stats in a sec. So that mission, I mean, I was expecting it to go a lot longer. My plan was not to go in that central room. I was going to kind of proceed up the sides and kind of take it on from both sides last. But that High Eternal, he just Leroy Jenkins'd into us. He came out, he mind-controlled, I forget which one, it wasn't Norm and it wasn't Delta, I forget who was our third heavy. Got mind-controlled. But then he didn't really hide either, like we were able to get some pretty good hits on him and he just, just died. Which obviously ended the mission there and then. Yeah, but that was cool, I'll give my final thoughts. Let's look at the campaign stats first, and then I'll give final thoughts right at the end. So, altogether, 35 hours, just over. 401 days. We downed 135 UFOs. We did 36 successful missions. We didn't lose any. We killed 478 aliens, and we lost 8 soldiers. Oh, credits. I mean, it doesn't seem like there'll be a Crow's post-credit scene. And I think we're just going to go back to the main menu. So yeah, this was Xenonauts 2. My final thoughts would be I enjoyed it a lot. I mean, I love these sort of squad-based tactical missions. I would say the difficulty felt... I think it was set quite high by default. I mean, I think, the aliens have powerful weapons. A lot of them have a lot of hit points, and they seem very accurate. Even the lizard folk who are supposedly, at long range, they were almost as blind as bats. It felt like they outmatched our accuracy for the most part. It's kind of, we lost 8 people. I mean, if I hadn't reloaded the first, in the early episodes when we lost people, I think that would have been double figures easily. If I was playing on myself, I probably would have, kept that canon. But because people are kind of sent in customized names and stuff, I didn't want to, having gone to the effort of doing that, didn't want to lose them from the campaign quite that early. But yeah, no, that was, most of our originals survived to the end, so that was pretty cool. I think I gave sort of thoughts on the reaction shots system in the last episode, but just to recap that, for me it didn't quite work. I kind of prefer the way it works in XCOM or even Phoenix Point, where it's similar but slightly different. In that, you set up this Overwatch zone, and then anything entering that zone, you take a shot at. You're not guaranteed to hit, but you're guaranteed to take a shot. Obviously, different weapons have different ranges on that. That's how that works. But this one, it worked a bit better in that last mission where we were inching forward quite slowly, sitting behind shields and letting enemies kind of run out, and then we, having preserved as many time units as we did, we had a good high chance of taking the shot. Plus, the soldiers we had, their reflexes were high through training all the way from the beginning. But it never felt like a system you could properly rely on. Like, I think that was early on. There were certainly missions, like in one of the base assaults, I think, or base defenses, where I kind of set up that similar sort of firing line, expecting when an enemy comes out, we'll obliterate it, and then an enemy opened the door, fired at us, maybe even killing someone before we do anything about it. And that, because it was never a system I felt I could rely on, it just kind of pushed me to, if we spot an enemy, try and take it out before it can do anything. Because even if you suppress them, they still gain half their time units back on their actual turn, so they can still take shots at you. Which kind of pulls out you out of formation. I mean, I guess there's a risk-reward thing there, isn't there? You can either stay in formation and take a chance that you'll get a reaction shot off when you need it, or you try and be more aggressive and take the enemies out when you see them and not have to rely on that system, which is slightly safer, but the risk there is that if an enemy is then just beyond in the fog of war and then sees you, you're more likely to take damage or lose people to that. So yeah, I guess probably that's what they were going for. For me, I like a system I can 100% rely on, like the Overwatch system. My personal preference. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on that anyway. And let me know in the comments your thoughts on, the game as a whole, the series as a playthrough as well. Let me know your thoughts on that. If you took part in the campaign, thoughts on how your soldiers performed. Pretty damn good for the most part, I think. Even some missed a lot. I think, certainly in the mid-campaign, it felt like he was just killing things left and right. I think I really enjoyed the sort of power armor stuff, like with the big heavy machine gun. The early machine guns I ended up not using until we'd gone up a couple of tech levels, because they just felt a bit toothless, a bit too inaccurate. But then once you're in your big stompy power armor and letting off a machine gun with plasma rounds, it was just annihilating stuff. Yeah, no, I had a good time with it. For sure. I'm interested to see how you guys feel about it come the end of the campaign. So I'll just say, if you have enjoyed it, if you could hit that like button one last time, that'd be awesome. And a big thank you to our channel members as well for supporting Boring Dead Gaming. It's hugely appreciated. And if anyone else is interested in, checking out memberships and gaining earlier access to my videos, that would be amazing. But thanks very much, and I hope to see you elsewhere on Boring Dead Gaming for other games and other playthroughs. Bye for now.